Hello. Come with me on an urban sketching session to Central Park's Conservatory garden. This was a very gray kind of day, but I was hoping I could get a page in before the rain started. And as always, if you are working on a piece of your own, I hope you'll grab that and create alongside me. The Conservatory garden is one of my favorite places in Central Park. I was here last fall after the garden reopened after being closed for major renovations, and I knew that I was going to have to come back again for another urban sketching trip as soon as the weather was nice. If you are a tree person, there are a couple of really great trees in here, and I had a specific tree in mind for this particular sketchbook session. The garden is split into 3 sections. There's an English section, an Italian section, and a French section. And at the center of the English section, there's a lily pond and a fountain and a beautiful tree that is right next to the pond and sort of provides shade for the benches underneath. It's a very lovely scene. Unfortunately, there weren't any lilies or lily pads in the pond this time, but those are definitely on the list to come back and draw in the future. It was already drizzling by the time that I got there, so I knew I had to work quickly, but I was able to park myself under a different tree that still had a pretty good angle to work from for the tree that I wanted to draw. And then I just had to get to work and get the sketch in before it really started raining. Last time I was here, I was in the Italian section of the garden and I was working in ink pen and watercolor. I was testing out Core's Urban Sketch palette at the time, so I'll link that video below in case you haven't seen it. I'm still really happy with how that piece came out. This time I didn't have time to wait for ink to dry, so I went straight in with my Neocolor 2s and then watercolor, and I had a lot of fun just really scribbling around to get these leaf textures in. I've really been enjoying using the Neocolors in trees. And I have a fairly limited palette of Neocolors. I only have so many of them since I'm still sort of exploring them. So it's forced me to work with color in a different way than I'm used to, but I'm really happy about that. I think it's been really good for me to experiment in this way, and I just think it's been really helpful for my approach to color. I did manage to finish this page just in time for it to start truly raining, so I don't have a ton of other views of the garden to scatter throughout the video, but if you made it this far, thank you so much. I super appreciate you. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing if you want to see more from me. As usual, I will link all of these supplies I'm using today below in case you're interested in checking any of them out. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.